everybody, so this is the tutorial video for the balloon car stem kit. So we'll be getting ready or getting going in just a minute, but I wanted to put a thank you and a shout out for the Columbia Gordon STEM Hub. They were the ones that made these videos and these STEM kits possible, so thank you very, very much, STEM Hub. That was really awesome. So let's go ahead and get started, and we'll go ahead and start the process. Let's go. So we're going to go through really quick what is in your bag that we gave you. Some of the pieces are going to include these little wooden slats. So basically this would be, like the base of your vehicle. You're going to get some large jumbo size tongue depressors or popsicle sticks. And then you're also going to get some of these smaller ones that are a little bit more colorful. We're going to throw in some rubber bands in case you need some. And we're going to give you various straws and little bits and pieces. So we've got the foam wheels. Try not to bend these. You want these to be as straight as possible. You're also going to get like these little plastic sticks that you can use and some straws. And then of course your motor of your vehicle is the balloon. And this little green piece here is what you put inside the balloon. So you see this little lip that's right there on the side, right there. So you can put this inside your balloon, and basically this keeps the balloon from slipping. And then you blow the balloon up, and this basically acts as a thruster so that your vehicle can go forward. And then we've also put in some Elmer's glue. If you have hot glue at home, go ahead and use the hot glue. Hot glue is a little bit better. It's just that we can't get hot glue guns for everybody. So we have some Elmer's. The only problem with the Elmer's, it does take a little bit longer to dry. And that's really the only issue with it, is you just got to wait a bit longer for the pieces to stick together. Okay, so that's everything you have. I do recommend stuff like getting into your recycle bin or anything that you have around the house that you can use in your design. So, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and get started. And we'll go through the process, and then we'll have some fun and build something. So during the process of doing these STEM kits, there is a certain way that you can go about doing this. And I'm just going to show you just on this piece of paper what I'm talking about. So the first thing you want to do is to identify your problem. So basically, the problem is that you need to use all the parts that I gave you and maybe some scraps or stuff out of your recycle bin to make your balloon car. So the next process that you want to do is just to brainstorm your idea. Okay, and then after you've brainstormed, you're going to work on your design. And then, of course, after you design, that is when you start to build. And then from there, this is where it gets kind of fun. First step, after you have created your first design, you're going to test it and evaluate it. So basically, how did it work? Did it work really well? Are there room for improvement? So if you decide that maybe it doesn't work as great, what you can do is go back and redesign. Sorry, that's it's a sign. Okay, so after you have redesigned your idea, then go ahead and build it again. Now, after you have tested your second build and you decide, hey, this looks really good, then you can go ahead with your siblings or your friends and then basically just share your solution. And then basically, this whole process is exactly what designers use when they are creating a product, when they are designing a car, or when they're designing maybe how your computers are set up. So this is the process that they use, and this is what you will go ahead and try to do while building your balloon car. So the first thing I am going to do is I'm just going to grab a piece of blank paper and I'm going to come up with some design ideas for my balloon car. So just going to write up in the top, balloon car designs. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to start out with probably the frame of my car. And I think that's going to be that little wooden slat. And just a simple design. So we're going to want to put on 2 little axles for your wheels to go onto, right? So very simple, really. And then I just need to figure out a way to put on the little thruster and the balloon. And I think the easiest thing to do is on the top side. So that's the bottom. So let's just write this really quick. That's the bottom of the car. And then here we've got the top of the car. And I think what I'm going to do is I am going to put my little thruster piece that I showed you earlier right there. So that's my thruster so that my car is going to move forward. And what I'm going to probably do is just put the balloon right here on the top so that all I have to do is just pick up the car and then just blow up the balloon right here. And then once I let it go, it should shoot forward. So here's the top. And that is a pretty simple design. So I'm going to go ahead and make this really quick and then get back to you. And I will actually just do some speed up video and just put this together for you so you can sort of see how I'm doing it. So let's just put this around like here. So it is a very simple design. That's what I'm going to start out with. And then from there, I could decide if that's a really good job or if I want to improve on it. All right, so I've got the body of the car, and then I'm going to try starting out with these little black sticks as my axles. And I think because these are rolling around really easy, and you're going to need to glue these down or attach them somehow. So I'm going to grab out my Elmer's, and I have a little bit of Scotch tape. So if you have some tape at home, what you can start out with is tape the little sticks down and then add some glue and just leave it all there until the glue is nice and dry. Okay, so here we go. Put my mask back on. Okay, so I have my car built and I blew up the balloon. I got my thumb inside the little end here to keep the air in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on the bench behind me, and we're just going to see how it works. Okay. Oh, so it kind of worked. Okay, so now the next thing to do is to improve on my design and see if I can make it go a little bit better. So the first try on my car did actually go. It went about 2 feet. So I'm going to improve on my design. I am going to switch out the wheels for something that might turn a little bit better. And what I'm going to end up doing is I have some old CDs, and I'm going to put a CD on the wheels. Now, I do see one issue, is that these CDs are actually quite large. And they're larger than my wheelbase, so I will definitely have to redesign this. But I'm going to just give these a go, and I'll just overlap the wheels a little bit and see how far it goes, and then we'll go ahead and redo my design. Alright, so I switched up my car a little bit, and I put on the CDs for wheels. And I can tell right now that this is probably not going to go very well. You can see that I have not enough room to actually blow the balloon up in this little area. The wheels are a little wobbly, but I do think that the wheels will turn better. But the next thing I'm going to have to do is just improve on my design and then come back and see if using the wheels and perhaps making the car slightly bigger will make it go a little bit better. So that's what I'm going to do, is change up my design a little bit, build that, and then we'll go ahead and try it back over on the bench and see how well it goes. Alright, so I improved my design just a little bit, and you can see that I offset the wheels. I used cardboard on the inside of the wheels and then the foam pieces on the outside of the wheels to try to keep the discs straight. So I'm just going to give this a test run really quick and see if this actually worked. So I'm just going to squeeze the cardboard up against the CDs, blow up the balloon, and then give it a try. Okay, let's try it. The balloon has messed up the CDs. Okay, it's not working so good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back and improve on it. So right here you can tell that the CDs are a little too close together. The balloon pushed them out and messed up the cardboard. So I am going to completely rethink my design and try a little something different than this. But you can kind of see where we're going with this. The object of this is to keep improving on your design until you get a fairly good moving vehicle. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make this a slightly bigger. I'm going to change out my little axles here. I might go ahead and try the CDs, but we're going to rearrange this just a little bit and see if we can make this work a little bit better. So this is where I'm going to stop my instruction. So the next step for you is to come up with your own solutions and your own creative ways of making your balloon car better. Okay, so have fun with this kit. We will have another kit next month, which is on electrical circuits, and we will be doing this again. All right, so have fun with your STEM kit. Bye.